Menor Store Liquidation, 50% off Pandora.
Remember the 5 C's when buying a diamond. Cut, clarity, color, carats, and Cameo.
Bring in your Lakeland ID for a special discount. Check out our website, CameoJewelers.com, Facebook, and Twitter.
Here at Lux, we focus solely on hookah. We have an extremely knowledgeable staff, and we always try to make all of our customers feel at home. This is where true hookah enthusiasts come to smoke. Our prices are reasonable, and our service is outstanding. We are a hookah lounge in the purest sense of the word. A hookah lounge designed and staffed by hookah fans for hookah fanatics. To top it off, we always go above and beyond. We are meticulous in everything that we do. We make sure that your hookah experience is of the highest possible quality. If it doesn't taste right to us, then we won't serve it to you. Majority of our customers turn into regulars and eventually friends because we pride ourselves on our product and service. It's just that simple. We want you to enjoy yourself and expect you to leave happy. If you want the best hookah experience, you come to Lux. Located at 37939 Vine Street, Willowby. We invite you to come experience the flavor and see what you've been missing. We hope to see you soon.
You're listening to the magnificent, fantastic Lake Effect Radios from Lakeland Community College in Kirtland, Ohio. Keep on rocking around the clock tower, y'all.
Matt's fired.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Beyond Question, live from beautiful Lakeland Community College in Kirtland, Ohio. I am joined with the GM, Jeremiah, and DJ Grizzly. How you guys doing?
Not too bad. How about you, Matt?
I'm doing good.
Okay.
No.
Yes. Okay, never mind. Anyway, so today we're going to talk a little bit about Cleveland, the Cavaliers, and their dominant victory over the Boston Celtics yesterday, 114-91.
Nice.
Reclaiming the number 1 seed in the Eastern Conference. Also, the game was on the road in Boston, which makes it a little bit sweeter. So, starting with you, Tom, how do you feel? We discussed this on the show yesterday on the Beardless Now Gentlemen Project.
Yeah.
Can you talk today?
You know what?
I couldn't talk yesterday.
Yeah, I
so
couldn't talk
this is just
yesterday
how hosting
either.
Works.
I was doing an interview.
Disease that happens, you know?
It's
I
turning
passed
into
it
one.
on today. So
I yesterday in a couple of the interviews, I think it was Daniel Rylander and the other guy that I did. I forget his name.
good for you.
But I said
He's special.
Yeah, I am very special. That's what Mom tells me. And I was saying things like, so do you feel like your music is, and it was like questions
Well
like
done.
that, and I couldn't believe that I was,
See,
having brain farts.
That's why I always write my questions down when I'm interviewing a band.
Oh,
I like
you're the smart one.
Like what I generally do before I'm interviewing a band is I'll look up some of their songs, try to see if I can find anything.
Yeah.
Then I come up with a list of questions, and then before we go on air, I go over them with the interview.
Yeah.
Just make sure that they have some of their stuff lined up. And if there's any questions afterward, then I'll go ahead and put those in.
Jeremiah, which one is breaking news? Which button?
F3.
Yeah, 3.
We're not playing that.
He almost fell for it. He has it wised up.
Which one is it really?
I
don't know.
I can't see that list from this corner.
Correct!
Okay, breaking news here on Beyond Question. The Atlanta Braves officially signed former Phillies and MVP slugger Ryan Howard to the team. Howard has not played, and if he has not played well. I've not heard of him in like 3 or 4 years. So this should be an interesting.
He's a bit over. I'm pretty sure he's over the top at this point.
Yeah, it's let's see, in the article that's via ESPN. Thank you, ESPN. They have signed him to a minor league contract, so he will be playing with the Gwinnett Braves, their AAA minor league team. That should be very interesting. Freddie Freeman is the first baseman for the Braves right now, and Howard's probably going to back him up, which, that's not a bad thing. Give the guy one more shot, before his career is over. He's 37 and spent 13 seasons with the Phillies before an emotional farewell at the end of last season. So he has been with the Phillies. He just has not played well at all.
Okay.
2006 National League MVP. Said he wasn't planning on retiring and said there's more in the tank, quote unquote, at the end of last year. So
Yeah, if there's any more in the tank, it's just fumes at this point, right?
right,
Howard?
exactly. But a former MVP dwindling out into the air so quickly. You know, in 2006, he was great.
Mhm.
He won the home run title, I think, that year.
Yeah.
And, you know, he had a $10 million buyout on his contract with the Phillies. That's weird. It's a weird situation.
Well, I mean, in the case of sluggers like Ryan Howard, guys who are known mainly for hitting home runs,
Yeah.
they tend to go through, like, they have like a good 5-year period
Yeah.
where they're just bashing home runs out of the park. I think another good person to talk about in this case is Jose Bautista.
Yeah,
Who had a good
definitely.
3-4 year
Yeah.
run, and then now he's not, like, I mean, he's still hitting home runs, but it's not to the same extent, like, oh, he's hitting like 50
not
in
at
a
the same
year.
pace. Not
Yeah.
at the same pace that he was. And that's what I thought was pretty funny. You bring up Jose Bautista. Last year in the offseason, he said that he wasn't going to play for any team for less than a certain amount of money, which was like almost a max contract for a baseball player, or at least a hitter. And nobody gave him that, and then he re-signed a 1-year deal with Toronto, if I'm not mistaken. And that was like, it was like smaller than the Indians' contract with Edwin Encarnacion.
Well, yeah.
Which was actually pretty small comparing to what Encarnacion wanted to stay in Toronto, and Toronto didn't offer it to him, which was surprising.
Yeah.
Anyway, going back to the Cavaliers, yesterday was pretty much a statement game for LeBron and company.
Mhm.
They kind of went out there and, you know, destroyed it.
Yeah.
Everybody
It's-
played, and everybody played well.
I mean, we were talking crap on them on the show.
Right. And
yesterday.
me with LeBron, and LeBron kind of, you know, put the middle finger up to me and went out there
He
and
listened
played
to
well.
you.
Yeah, he listened. He
Yeah,
listened,
we
definitely.
didn't know that the Cavaliers listened to our show.
Thank you,
That's-
LeBron, for listening to Lake
Yeah.
Effect Radio. I appreciate it. You are the king and always will be.
This is how we get our self-esteem up, please.
Nice.
Thank you for listening from Boston, because you
Yeah.
were at shoot-around, probably had his earbuds in and listening to our show.
Yeah.
That's cool. I wish that was true.
Yeah.
But anyway, and also, the Indians complete the sweep of the Texas Rangers thanks to a certain individual, Frankie Lindor, hitting a grand slam in the 9th inning to take the lead over the Rangers yesterday. That was unreal. I didn't even know what happened. I was watching the game. We were losing by 1 or 2. I think it was like 6-4, 6-5, and I turned it off because it was the 8th inning. And I went and watched one of the shows I was watching on Amazon Prime. I checked my phone. I'm like, oh, I wonder what the final score of the game was. About an hour later, and we won 9-6. And I'm like, what happened?
Yeah.
And I went up to my
well,
dad.
I think that officially, or actually, no, finish your story and then I'll.
Yeah, I went up to my dad and he told me what happened. I thought, wow, that is, to me, I mean, you think about this kind of hitting with the Tribe, it's just unreal.
Yeah, like now what I'm thinking is, like what the Indians have shown just in this first series.
Yeah.
Is that you cannot turn off the TV.
Right, yeah.
Because something crazy will happen.
Yeah. I think that's, you know, what I told Tim
and
the other
actually
day on
that's
his
something
show.
that the MLB needs.
Yeah, absolutely. That's what I told Tim on the other day on his show. I said, our hitting can win us ball games. And that's not how it's supposed to happen.
No.
But, you know, the pitching has kind of, you know, they've given up runs in the first 3 games. You know, Kluber, Carrasco, last night, I'm not sure.
Last night Salazar?
Last night, was it Salazar, Jeremiah?
I think.
Yeah, probably Salazar. But I don't want to, you know.
It's either
pull it
Salazar or who's the 4 who's not Trevor Bauer.
But I'm not completely worried about
I
it.
can't bring up the name. Why not?
Yeah, yesterday.
Tomlin?
Yeah, Josh Tomlin.
Yeah.
It was either Salazar or Tomlin.
You know, I'm not completely worried because it's still early in the season.
Exactly.
They'll tighten down in that, but, you know, going from your sort of throwing to now all of a sudden trying to get back to the real going after it, throwing that.
Wait,
it's not a switch.
I thought this was pretty funny yesterday. Sean Armstrong, one of the Indians' relievers, came in and struck out the only batter he faced, which was Jonathan Lucroy, and he picked up his first major league win just by striking out one guy. And I'm happy it was Lucroy because Lucroy is an idiot.
Yeah.
So, I mean, just looking at Lucroy, he looks like the kind of person that'll just like bully somebody. Like, if I could picture a bully in high school, I would picture Jonathan Lucroy's face. I don't like the guy. I really don't.
If only for the fact that he decided not to go with the Indians.
Yeah, it was Josh Tomlin. Oh, no, it wasn't Tomlin. It was Salazar.
Okay.
Because Tomlin's pitching tomorrow at Arizona.
Okay.
Wow.
Right.
Arizona. Why are we playing them?
Because we need to have interleague games early.
This early? Second series of the year?
Yeah.
That's weird. Well, we're already in Texas. It's just a little
the thing,
2-hour plane trip.
Because of Houston joining the American League with 15 teams in each league now.
It's nice. It's nice.
You have interleague play the entire year. So
that's nice.
It's good.
It's nice to have that equality amongst the number of teams in each league. But I really do believe this Indians team, I mean, definitely playoffs. I mean, you can't really say, with a team that is playing so dominant so early, I just hope they don't cool the Jets by the All-Star break like we usually do. And then, but last year the skid only lasted a week or 2 weeks after the All-Star break. Usually it lasts the rest of the season.
Yeah.
So that's what we saw the difference last year. So, Jeremiah, looking at this Indians team, what stands out to you other than the hitting? Well, maybe it is the hitting.
Hitting, but the tail end of the bullpen, closing out, the second game and all that.
Definitely.
The starting pitching is going to start gelling, then getting used to now back to real. It sort of matters.
Right.
Now.
Because in spring training, it was kind of, there were games that were 15-12, but all those guys were in the minors now.
How the way to look at it in terms of the Indians is, now that you have Carrasco and Salazar back, you have to make sure that they're back in shape. You have to make sure that they are already in peak season shape.
That's what I think is the disadvantage that we have, is 2 of our main starters were hurt last year at times when we needed starting pitching.
Yes.
And that doesn't just resonate last year. That doesn't just apply to last season. That applies to this year, because there's that whole rehab era, that time that they have to get back into form. And that's what I think is the crazy thing about this, is when you think about it, February hits and everybody's still, they're working out, they're, if it was a knee injury, they're stretching out their knees, going to therapy, whatever they need to do to finish that up. March hits, spring training, back on the field, you get that feel again of being on the field. And then April hits and it's go time.
Yeah.
And it's like, maybe they're not there yet. Maybe they're not 100%. Maybe they're like 88, 90. They still need to get that 10%
but
back into their system.
Thankfully, they're, as they are starters, they aren't playing every single day like you say. You see like a first baseman or any infielder, outfielder, catcher.
Right.
They have a number of days of rest in order to build back up.
Yeah, that's true, but at the same time, if you're a pitcher that's a starter compared to a reliever like Andrew Miller, as we've seen in the playoffs last year, he could pitch 3 games in a row.
Yeah.
He's only pitching 2, 3, 4 innings. So he would pitch, maybe around like 9 to 12 innings every 3 days. Where these guys are pitching 8 innings, max, maybe 9 if it's a complete game. In one game, and that's what I think is the thing, that, they're tired. And it's not just, stamina that's lost, it's their arm, the motion, when they're throwing the ball. It's just lost for that, for a day. That's why they can't pitch, every day. If I'm sure the Dodgers would love it if Kershaw could pitch every day, but he can't.
I'm sure Kyle would too.
Kyle would love that too. So next game in Arizona starts at probably 10 o'clock because they're late
zone,
over there, different time zone. We're going to take a break. When we come back, more sports in the pro world on Beyond Question. You're listening to Lake Effect Radio. We'll be right back.
If you enjoyed card games, tabletop games, video games, or more, the Lakelands Gamers Guild is here for you. They are also looking for more student members for our organization. The Gamers Guild is a diverse student organization that covers all parts of gaming. If you're interested, please come to our meetings. It's every Tuesday in S217. Or also stop past our office in 221 for more information.
Thinking of getting engaged? Tired of mall shopping where all the jewelry looks alike? Cameo Jewelers is the store to shop for beautiful, unique diamond engagement rings, silver fashion, and Disney jewelry. Why shop online when you can get the same pricing and better quality at Cameo Jewelers?
2 store locations, Menor and Chardon. Menor store liquidation, 50% off Pandora.
Remember the 5 C's when buying a diamond. Cut, clarity, color, carats, and Cameo.
Bring in your Lakeland ID for a special discount. Check out our website, CameoJewelers.com, Facebook and Twitter.
Here at Lux, we focus solely on hookah. We have an extremely knowledgeable staff, and we always try to make all of our customers feel at home. This is where true hookah enthusiasts come to smoke. Our prices are reasonable, and our service is outstanding. We are a hookah lounge in the purest sense of the word. A hookah lounge designed and staffed by hookah fans for hookah fanatics. To top it off, we always go above and beyond. We are meticulous in everything that we do. From the hookah we use, to the hoses we provide, to the way we pack our bowls. We make sure that your hookah experience is of the highest possible quality. Our hookahs are cleaned after each use. When they begin to deteriorate, we replace them. Our hoses are replaced every 3 months, and our flavors are always fresh. If it doesn't taste right to us, then we won't serve it to you. We only use the finest Exotica hookah charcoal. Majority of our customers turn into regulars and eventually friends because we pride ourselves on our product and service. If it does not meet your standards or doesn't work, we fix it. If you still have a problem with it, we replace it. It's just that simple. We want you to enjoy yourself and expect you to leave happy. If you want the best hookah experience, you come to Lux, located at 37939 Vine Street, Willowby. We invite you to come experience the flavor and see what you've been missing. We hope to see you soon.
Be sure to watch us live on www.livestream.com/LakeEffect.
And everybody, welcome back to Beyond Question. I have brought up the NBA trade machine, and I'm thinking we could kind of mess around with it a little bit. So, if you're the LA Lakers and you keep wanting to get Durant, Westbrook, name a player that you think the Lakers want and how it would happen. So
probably
this is
Durant.
We'll start with
Durant's probably more likely than Westbrook.
Really, you think so?
I think so.
Oh yeah, because of the contract. So here's how this is going to work. Everything's based off of salary numbers, how much each player is making, and what the Lakers would have to give up to get Kevin Durant. So you can see on your screen. I'm going to pull this up on the other thing.
Yep, on the
other
mix.
Thing.
Yeah, that. So here, everyone that's watching, tuning in today, you can see the NBA trade machine is on the screen. And it says on the right side, it's the Los Angeles Lakers. On the left are the Golden State Warriors. Durant is on the Warriors, as we all know, which sucks. And Durant is now going to the Lakers. How do we make this a possibility? So kind of a tutorial for you both. So we're going to pick somebody from the Lakers to go to the Warriors based off of contracts. So if we're thinking about, so Durant goes, they're probably going to want a small forward in return.
Right.
So I'm going to say they're not going to want Luol Deng because he's old.
Right,
and he has such a big contract.
What's his contract for? Like how much longer?
$18 million for 4 years.
And he still has what, 3 years? After
3
this
years,
year, has 3 years on that contract
left. Yeah. That's a nice
that hurts
noise,
me.
Tom.
God. Like I remember hearing Bill Simmons talking about like whenever somebody was part of a contract, they always added Luol Deng's expiring contract.
Well, it's not expiring now.
Or his corpse, whichever one happens to be there. And
see, I think they would want Ingram, Brandon Ingram, because he's younger.
Yeah,
they could develop him amongst the other guys. So, do you want to say Ingram?
I was leaning towards D'Angelo Russell. He has
Well,
a little
start
more
with a small
potential.
forward.
Yeah,
So Ingram.
Ingram would be the guy there. Yeah.
Okay. Next, so that's $5 million, roughly 6. So we have to equal up to 26, 27, 28 million. So this is what the Warriors would have to get. I'm sure draft picks would be involved too.
Yeah.
We could see if there's any trade exceptions. There are none. These guys cannot be traded because they just signed. You can see a free agent cannot be traded until December 15th or 3 months after the contract is signed, whichever is later. So
Okay.
same thing. I think this guy's a rookie. Oh, they just signed him. His contract restriction ends June 21st. So he has to stay in LA till June. End of June, July. That sucks. But the next guy, I would say a backup point guard. And
Point
I
guard might
think-
be a possibility.
So if we add Russell, that only brings us up to 10 million. But we add Clarkson, who's more appealing, I think, better player right now.
Okay.
And he's not having an off year. That brings us up to $17 million, and we only need 9 more roughly. So, looking at it, who else do you think they would want? I feel like they would want Tark Black as a backup center for Pachulia.
That's possible. Yeah.
So, do we want to try it?
Try that. Sure.
Trade is successful. So looking at the successful trade, Clarkson, Black, and Ingram would decrease the Warriors' wins by 13. The Lakers would increase their win total by 13. So that would mean, if we go over to here, and you go over to...
It would mean that the Lakers were no longer vying for a first overall. They're now vying for a mid-range,
right,
10 to 12 type pick. And the Warriors would... I'm not even sure they would be in the playoff picture in the West. It would be close.
So, both teams, the Warriors would now have 13 less wins and 13 more losses. They would have 27 losses,
53 wins,
and 53
That would still put
wins.
them in the top 4 of the Western Conference.
Right. Go to the Lakers.
But
They would have
depending if you
36
throw
wins
someone
and
else-
48 losses.
No.
43, 45. I went to
42,
North, so I don't know
42.
math.
Yeah, 42 losses.
Yeah, 42 losses. 33 and 42. So they would be up here. 33 and 45. So they would be up here.
Okay. They would actually be vying for a spot in the West, which is really awkward.
And so the Warriors would be roughly 3 or 4, and they would be like 9 or 10.
Yeah.
That's crazy to think about.
Yeah.
But something that Kyle wanted me to do.
Okay. I'm sure this will be successful.
SpaghettiOs. 3 teams.
No, you can add a third team.
Oh.
Yeah.
So this is Westbrook going to the Lakers. Westbrook signed that huge deal this season. And
Okay.
I don't know if they added it yet to this site. But so if Westbrook was going to go to the Lakers, and this I'm actually going to do in 2K. I want to see this happen.
Okay.
Westbrook going to the Lakers. What the Lakers would give the Thunder. So I'm going to say they would want Clarkson.
Okay.
Same contract, basically, that Durant has.
Right.
And then I'm going to say Ingram as well. Same deal. And then we'll do Tark Black.
That one is successful.
13 more, same thing. 13 wins, 16 less wins for the Thunder. How crazy would that be?
Oh, wow. 16 less wins for the Thunder. Well, I mean,
13 more.
to be honest, Westbrook is their best player. On the Warriors, you could debate whether Durant is their best player or Curry or Klay Thompson.
I still think Durant is.
Yeah.
I think he is. I just think he's a more all-around player.
Yeah, Durant's a more all-around player. than
Better all-around
anybody else
player.
on that team.
But you look at let's go to the stats for the Thunder, and let's see exactly. They're the 6th seed, really? They would. Oh man, would that be a good series? The Rockets and the Thunder first round. Oh my goodness!
Oh, I would love to see that. Please give that to us, NBA. Just end the season
Adam
now.
Silver, just do what David Stern would do and like tell teams to purposely lose. How are the Jazz the 4 seed and almost have the same record as the Cavs? This is sad. This is really sad.
Well, the Eastern Conference has always been abysmal when it comes to the league standings.
Cavs have 51 wins. They would be the 4 seed in the West right now.
Mm-hmm.
Playing the Jazz, probably.
Likely, yeah.
And then destroy the Jazz.
Yeah.
And then we would play the Warriors in the second round, probably. Because they would beat the Grizzlies. They wouldn't be playing Portland. Portland would be out of it. There's only 1 game difference between Portland and Denver right now. That's crazy. Why the Wizards fell off the map? What the heck happened with them? Bucks are number 5. They're horrible. Oh my gosh. The Heat?
Yeah, don't knock Dellavedova. Never knock Delly.
Go to Ross.
Delhi, we trust.
Yeah.
In Delhi, we trust. In Delhi, we trust.
Yeah, just looking at his
let's
stats for this season.
Hold on, I want to see something. Okay, that's how you spell his name.
Yeah, like the fact that the first thing up there when you put in Matthew Dellavedova is not Matthew Dellavedova, but Matthew Dellavedova NBA fouls, and then Dellavedova's name, and then the rest.
We're gonna take a break and view Dellavedova's highlights. We'll be right back here on Lake Effect Radio. Beyond question.
Attention Lake Trend Riders! Starting on May 2nd for at least the next 2 years, Lake Trend will be going back to Saturday fixed routes. This means on Saturdays, routes 1 through 6 are slated to run from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. For more information on these changes, please contact Lake Trend at 440-350-1012. That is 440-350-1012.
Don't know can feel it. Inside down, upside up, you can feel it, feel it. Don't stop, can't stop, it's like a freight train. Don't stop, can't stop till you feel it going down. I wish I had said the things you thought that I had said. Gravity's just a habit that you're pretty sure you can't break. Upside down, inside out, you can feel it. Don't stop, can't stop until you feel it going down. Upside down, inside out, you can feel it. Don't stop, can't stop until you feel it going down.
So what would the Cavs have to do to get
Carmelo Anthony.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's one that I had in my head. So I mean,
All right, so Carmelo goes to the Cavs. No trade clause, but whatever.
yeah,
Expires July 2019. Ooh,
he's got a
that
while to go.
Sucks, dude. Have fun with the Knicks.
Yeah.
LeBron. No, I'm just kidding. Let's do. Boy, 24 mil.
I'm gonna say I would put.
Strong
I'm gonna put Kyle
forward.
Korver on that list of possible trade.
My,
Now, I'm going to
my
make you
favorite
sad. I don't
player?
care.
Okay, Kyle.
Don't make me make you push F3.
I'll help you out.
Yes, Matt, Tom Brady is softer than Cristiano Ronaldo.
Thank you.
Why is that a hot button? I just don't get it.
It's
All right.
because Tim and I were talking about it with Kyle, like on it was
They wouldn't
when
know.
we were doing the NCAA bracket thing.
Yeah,
For spring break.
Yeah.
Okay.
And I said that it really ticked you off, and then Tim was like, "Yeah, let's go ahead and make it a hot button." So we did.
So I would say they'd have to give up Kevin Love because of the contract.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then 3 mil we could just throw in
Throwing a random expiring.
Felder. Trade is successful. We both lose wins.
Who loses more though?
They do
They lose more wins than the Cavaliers.
Yeah, one.
by one.
One more.
Okay.
Start over.
All right then.
Yeah, I don't want Melo. I've been convinced now that Melo's just going downhill.
Yeah.
Like even more than I thought. So let's see. Let's do one more.
Dun dun dun.
Oh, okay. Cleveland back on there. Ben Simmons.
Okay.
5 mil. That's all he's making. So we could get rid of. I don't know. Who would we want to get rid of?
No, so Simmons plays what? Small forward?
Yeah. No, we're not getting rid of Kyle Korver. Jefferson.
Again.
RJ, yeah, sorry, RJ.
In a way, I can't see them wanting to get rid of him, though.
Trade fails.
Trade failed. Okay.
Oh, wait. Adjust. Okay. Get rid of Jefferson. Got a 13.
Yeah.
Milwaukee.
Okay.
Oh, God.
So Cavaliers get Ben Simmons.
Milwaukee wants to trade Jabari. He'll go to Philly.
Okay.
And then let's do. Because what do we need? A point? We have Darren Williams, but we could trade. We could get. And the Bucks have to get $5 million back, so they'll get Korver.
So you're actually putting Korver on the table, eh?
Yeah.
Eh?
Yeah.
Dun dun dun.
Yeah.
All right.
All right, so does this all work?
I don't. No, that's not. That's gonna be a. Okay.
Yeah, it does.
We didn't change anything with getting Simmons. Sixers win 3 more games, and the Bucks lose 6.
Dun dun.
Korver's
dun.
good. ESPN. All right. Let's see. Everybody needs to get one player from each team. So
Yeah.
we already got someone from the Sixers. We need someone.
The
Delhi.
Bucks.
Oh,
No.
really? We can do that?
We can go after Antetokounmpo. I don't know about that.
No, that wouldn't happen.
That feels like cheese. Absolutely.
That would work. And then Lualu. You're already getting a shooting guard, so we'll give you Saric. Trade exception? Sure. Okay, does this work? No. Cavs, I need to cut $1 million. Why?
Well, we're over the cap, man. That's why.
Alright, so Jason Terry? No, Brogdon. He'll come to Cleveland.
Or wait, do you have other trade
I need to cut-
exceptions at the bottom of that?
Trade exception. Chris Anderson, Mike Dunleavy, Sasha Khan, Mo Williams.
Oh my!
They're-
All those trade exceptions.
The noises you are making, Tom, are hilarious. Just saying.
We'll deal with
use
it.
Mo Williams. Yeah, it works.
Okay.
All right, so,
Cavaliers pick up a couple wins,
wait, adjust. Trade.
as do the 76ers, and then the Bucks
the
lose.
Bucks the Sixers gotta get someone from us, so they can have Felder. Yep, works.
Okay.
We pick up 4 wins.
So
Except the Bucks, they lose 8.
breaking news: Cavaliers get Ben Simmons. No, I'm just kidding.
No.
It didn't actually happen. Around in here.
Yeah.
And Milwaukee gets worse.
Milwaukee gets
Yeah.
worse, but that's okay. They always get worse.
Yeah, they get worse and nobody cares.
Yep.
Makes it even different, like weirder.
It happens.
I want to keep Korver though.
But you
What is this?
can't.
Or
The
you
team
got-
cannot
I'll
we
say this.
can't get him
I'll say
back.
this: if you, all right, no, how about this? Just trade. See if anybody else with Kyle Korver fits that.
Dun,
RJ.
dun, dun.
Like you take out Kyle Korver and then
I wouldn't get
say-
rid of RJ. Trade fails.
Okay.
Right.
Trade fails.
Sad.
Dun, dun, dun.
No more trading.
Yeah, this is fun.
Got to be Korver.
Well, you could always.
Dang it!
You could always throw Fry in there.
I like him though. I like Channing Frye.
He's
a focal point of our team.
It's either Fry or Korver.
Bye, Frye.
The Bucks.
It's going to hurt your virtual dreams.
We lose 2, or we get 2 more wins. Sixers are doing better, and the Bucks still get worse.
Yeah, see?
Yeah.
There we go.
And we
And you
keep Korver.
get to have Chris or Korver.
Kyle.
You can sit there and cuddle with him in the corner.
Shut up. He's a good player. He's like the best player on 2K. Well, not really.
Best.
I mean, you kick out threes to him all the time. That's what I do.
Like you're saying, oh, he's the best player on 2K. I'm just kind of looking at you like,
Yeah, he's not. Durant's not. I would say Curry's definitely not. I can't even shoot with him.
Curry's just an idiot. Flat out idiot.
I think it might be LeBron. LeBron's probably the best.
Yeah.
No, Michael Jordan is the best. He's on 2K.
okay,
He's the best.
yeah.
And Will Chamberlain. They're both really good.
Mm.
What else
Ooh.
should we talk about?
Want
Yeah,
to talk
I'm not
about
sure.
the Browns getting worse?
Oh, yeah, Derek Jeter's interested in acquiring the Miami Marlins, becoming owner.
Really?
Masters update. Dustin Johnson walks off the tee because he got hurt, I guess. He injured his back in a freak accident and explains how painful it is to be sidelined on ESPN. But he hurt his back. So that's what happened. Durant's coming back Saturday. He'll play against the Pelicans. That sucks.
Okay.
Seahawks are intending talks on Sherman.
Yeah, let's see if there's anyone involved in that.
True talks 29.
Who's going to take his contract, though?
Yeah, who's going to take
$22 million for the next 2 years?
He's not worth it. Plus, not only the headache he causes in the media.
You think he's a shutdown corner?
I think he's a headache.
The biggest thing since Michael Jordan, it's Tim Tebow time in the minor league.
No.
What?
No.
Wow, ESPN had a brain fart.
Where's the thing for that? Oh, biggest thing since Michael Jordan. Okay. I think they're saying that the biggest thing since Michael Jordan in the baseball minor leagues.
Yeah.
Well,
that I see. Because Tim Tebow is an attraction because he didn't play baseball, he played football, much like Michael Jordan played basketball.
Yeah, but he played baseball in high school and college.
Yeah.
For Florida. Should have played at Ohio State. Do we have anything else we want to talk about?
I'm good.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah, I guess that's it.
Yeah, unfortunately, we tapped out. We tapped a whole bunch of stuff yesterday. And
yeah.
We had almost nothing for today. Luckily, we had the NBA trade machine for a half hour.
That's one good thing. The NBA trade machine will never let you down.
Well, maybe the Cleveland Browns will.
Yeah, they're still turning into the clowns.
Yep, the Cleveland Browns will continually let us down, and that
is beyond question. Thank you for listening, everybody.
So much emphasis and excitement out of that.
Goodbye, Jeremiah.
My name's Matt Bossman, and I'm here, at Lakeland Community College, Ohio. Huh? Wait. He finally figured it out.
Attention, Lake Trend Riders! Starting on May 2nd for at least the next 2 years, Lake Trend will be going back to Saturday fixed routes. This means on Saturdays, routes 1 through 6 are slated to run from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. For more information on these changes, please contact Lake Trend at 440-350-1012. That is 440-350-1012.